Hello and welcome to the Untitled Wrestling Podcast. We're going to do some predictions for NXT New Year's Evil. My name's Troy and I'm joined by Joe and Aaron. How are we doing, fellas?
Fine. Feels weird doing this on the wrong day.
Hey, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also me hosting it and there being no Tom Tittery.
Oh, we'll squeeze in a bit of
And I
Tom
put my hands up, playing my song, the butterflies be.
Didn't think it'd be long. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's a party in the USA.
Is that Little Timmy Trumpets?
Little Timmy Trumpets. Dear, oh dear. Anyhow, as I say, we are here to give our predictions for this year's NXT New Year's Evil event. It is a card that comprises of, what was it, six matches, I think?
Six, yeah.
Six
I
matches.
think I remember about two of them, being honest. So
Well, I mean, like, some of them...
there's only one major one that we all care about at the moment. Let's go.
Is there, aye?
Is that Hank Walker against Charlie Dempsey by any chance?
Well, fucking, let's just get into it, without further ado. So our first match is your man Hank Walker and Charlie Dempsey. Who have we got here?
Surely we are all going Dempsey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Send him back to Mall Cop School.
Yeah. Drew Gulak is going to
go and hang out with his dad, Paul Blart.
Somehow Hank Walker is going to get the upper hand, but Drew Gulak will cost him.
Walker Texas Ranger comes out.
I feel like, I think Dempsey's going to win this. I think we get Drew Gulak turning on Hank here, and this is the start of some sort of like catch point kind of 2.0 tag team thing between him and Dempsey, a couple of technical murder boys. That, or there's a faction, but I don't know. Hank Walker's just a bit wet, isn't he?
Yeah.
There's not enough people for a faction in NXT.
You make a faction, you've just gutted a division.
Yeah.
We can't all fight each other, lads, every week. Look what happened to Diamond Mine.
Perfect example. Oh, man. Right, so we're all going Charlie Dempsey for that.
Yeah, it has to be.
Fair enough. No worries. So, next up, we have got Dijak against Tony D. Aaron, have you got a joke?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. Come on. I thought you just had these...
Do you think on my first day back to work...
What's an
after a
Italian's
week
favourite
off-
musical youth song?
Go on.
Pasta Ducci on the left-hand side. There you go. That's just off here.
Big fan of your work. So we've got Dijak against Tony D'Angelo to become the number one contender for the NXT North American Championship.
That's why Wesley's on the posters.
Aye. He's not in it, but he's part of it.
Yeah, he's on commentary, isn't he? Yeah.
He's not getting involved at all, is he?
No, not at all.
Nope. Who have we got there, boys? Who do you reckon?
Dijak.
Surely it's Dijak.
I don't know. Tony D's just off the back of injury, isn't he? And he was, I wouldn't say like red hot, but they were protecting him, weren't they? He wasn't losing too often.
Yeah, but it's hard justice, just Dijak. I butchered that.
Yeah. That's it, isn't it? They're gonna put hard justice over fucking Tony.
Wait,
Meatballs,
noodle.
Yeah.
See, I think there could have been a lot more story here to go on. Like, I'm not against the match. Like, the match will be fine. But I think, like, given how they're positioning, like, Dijak's character as this kind of, like, vigilante, like, bit of a throwback thing. Yeah. And you've got Tony D, who's clearly, like, a mobster. I think they could have longed this out for, like, a few weeks and it eventually built to this. Like, it felt like it came straight
What's
in.
the one thing NXT won't do? Give stories room to breathe.
Yeah.
Also, another one for you. What's Tony D'Angelo's wife called? Lynn Guini. There you go. That's two.
Do you like that one, Aaron?
No, he's sad now because he's like, I bought that big buck of pasta jokes for nothing.
These are all the ones on the last page.
18 plus. Yeah.
Who have we got then, do you reckon?
I reckon Dijak. Have him work his way up a bit now. Maybe take it off Wesley, because Wesley's not really done anything with it. Not his fault. He's a tag team wrestler.
Yeah.
The problem is, but have him have that for a bit, make the North American worth something again, and then move him back up to main roster at some point.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, I agree. I think I said this the other week. Look, it feels like they've got a good thing with this Dijak character, this iteration of it. I think it could easily transition over to main roster, and I think a run with the North American Championship, a legitimate run, could really help with that. What do you reckon, Aaron?
Just Dijak.
Just Dijak. I want to say Tony, but it makes sense for it to be Dijak, doesn't it?
He's gonna get in a feud with fucking Schism. That's the next fucking one, isn't it? That's that.
It's like a rite of passage, isn't it?
Everyone's got to go
have
through.
Have you had a feud with Schism yet? No. Right. Bear with us. We're going to put you in that for 3 months, and it's just going to be like an endless.
How come that gets room to breathe and nothing else does?
Do you know what? So you're both saying Dijak?
Yeah.
Fuck it. At risk of us all picking the same for these, I'm going to say Tony D.
No, there's two sort of wild cards in there, isn't there? There's,
yeah. Well, this next one might split us. I don't know. It's the tag team match that has been building for weeks with a really weird build. It's the Creed brothers against Indus Sher. It's been an odd build. Like, we don't want to fight you yet. We want to make sure
I'm going to keep
strong.
Taking chair shots for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't want to fight you unless you're 100%, but we'll take chair shots so that we're not 100%. Cool.
They're big lads. Number one baseball player in India.
Aye.
Yeah.
Also the only baseball player in India.
He has to throw the ball to himself, running it, and then run around and try and catch it. It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, God.
Like the Flash, but shitter. Like we said, I think it's in the share. They're going to be the big boys now, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're going to have them beat the Creed brothers. Creed brothers possibly show up at the Rumble. Not do anything, but introduce them to main roster because there's no one left for them to beat in NXT.
True.
Apart from Pretty Deadly? Question mark. Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron?
Some would say they're two Indian men on a mission.
Fuck off. Oh.
I pick Indus Sher to win.
I will pick the Creed brothers because if they're going up to main roster, they need to go in with a bit of steam behind them, and not that beating Indus Sher is like a big old hey, right, you're off. Like you've beaten it, but if they're coming up as essentially an undefeated tag team, or for the most part, and they've beaten every tag team on that roster, like a blemish on their last match doesn't give them that.
As a tag team for quite a
They've
while.
done
They've had
quite
a lot of
in
singles
solo.
matches.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's true. I'm still going to stick with the Creed brothers. I think Indus Sher makes sense because undoubtedly the Creed brothers are going to go up to main roster, and they need a kind of big tag team to sit atop of that division in NXT, and I think Indus Sher are probably that because, and we'll get onto it in a moment. It feels like the other major tag team in NXT are also probably going.
Also, Vinnie Mac's back, so all fucking bets are off, baby.
They'll be out of a job in a month. I don't know.
I was going to say, after Rumble, everyone's going to be like, ooh, fucking hell, P60's in the post, lads. Yeah.
So you guys are going into Sher, and I'm going to go with the Creed brothers.
Imagine being fired, rehired, and fired again in the space of 12 months.
We'll stick with tag team action, and we've got the Pretty Deadly in the 4-way gauntlet tag team match.
4-way!
To become number one contender for the NXT Tag Team Championships.
It's one team at a time.
Yes, gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah. I'm going Pretty Deadly to get their shot.
I'm saying no. I don't think they'll win it.
Who else is there?
Have they even announced who else is in there?
The first two teams will be
haven't.
jobbers, and then the third team will be...
Surely it's going to be...
Probably the New Day.
It'll be Anofi and Blade.
Oh, that's a shout.
Jubbaja.
Jubbaja could be as well. Yeah.
Who else?
So it's it's got to be.
What other tag teams are there in NXT? Seriously.
Get the Great
defending
Khali
Chase
back
U.
in.
Oh, Chase U.
Chase U, won't it?
Get the Great Khali and Jinder Mahal in.
Behave.
They'll do it.
Nah.
Or
They've already got
Hear me
Indus
out.
on the show. They've already ticked their
Indus
quota
win.
of brown men. They
and
won't
then
allow
go
that.
through. Yeah.
What's that, Joe?
Indus win and then go through to the gauntlet.
I mean, it won't happen, but it'd be cool.
No, it's silly bollocks. No, it's pretty deadly, isn't it? Like, obviously, it's pretty deadly.
Obs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because, well, if Pretty Deadly win, then what? They face the New Day again, and they lose, and then they go up to main roster off the back of losing to the tag team champs. Like,
I mean,
They don't have to go to main roster.
You don't have to go to main roster. I have a feeling they might show up at the Rumble, but that's just because it's Rumble season, isn't it? Everyone goes,
who could show up?
Stone Cold's got a workout video on looking ripped today. Like, ooh, it's not. They'll save it for Mania, won't they? They're not going to throw him out in a Rumble.
He'll win it now, watch.
I mean, NXT belts have shown up on main roster before. There's no reason that they couldn't come out with the NXT belts.
True. You had old Dolph on Raw with it, didn't you?
Yeah, but they're also trying to. Well, they were before fucking Sir Vince came back.
A lot
they
has
were
happened.
trying to make it a whole thing, weren't they? A whole sort of...
An awful lot's happened that could throw a lot of this on its head in the last 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
fucking wild.
I dread the news this week for you because that's
Thankfully, I'm not on it because I'm not sure I could handle it. I think Faye, Jay, and Ben are on that. Okay, so what are you guys saying for this then? Who wins the gauntlet match?
Pretty deadly.
Pretty deadly. It
Okay.
has to be because, like you said, it's going to be jobbers. It's going to be Jibber. It's going to be Nothing Blade, and it's going to be fucking Schism or Dyad.
Oh, yeah.
They've not done anything in a while.
That's true.
Get Steve Backshall on NXT because they're going to 60 minutes because it's the Deadly 60.
No, thank you.
That was pretty good, man.
That was good, to be fair.
Once I knew what you were talking about, yeah.
So next up, our penultimate prediction is the 20-woman battle royale to become the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship, which, according to that picture, I believe features Gigi Dolan, Jacy Jayne, Ivy Nile, Tatum Paxley, Jakara Jackson, Danny Palmer, Valentino Feroz, Cora Jade, Zoe Stark, Kiana James, Elektra Lopez, Lash Legend, Amari Miller, Sol Ruka, Wendy Chu, Indy Hartwell, Fallon Henley, Tori Stronghold, Nikita Lyons, Lyra Valkyria, and Thea Hale.
And also, do we not get New Year?
Oh,
yeah, New Year. Yeah.
That's absolutely fucking what's
the
her
women named New Year.
Buff
Woman
Barbie,
named
isn't
Chinese
it?
New Year. Yeah.
It's absolutely Buff Barbie. What's her name? Forget her name. We haven't spoken about it for that long.
Tessa Legs Akimbo.
Daddy always says I can. What's her fucking name? Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton. Yeah.
Wow, that was a cacophony of noise to try and remember her name.
Falls out of your head, doesn't it? Yeah,
we got there.
It could be Stratton, but then also it ain't going to be Tiffany Stratton winning if it is her anyway.
Gigi Dolan and Jacy Jayne keep going on about it, don't they? Like, does it make sense that it's one of them?
Tag team more for them, and then we give this to Cora Jade because they used to be friends.
Did they?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
They've not
that.
mentioned it in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. I would almost just.
And then that fits into putting Cora into the Jacy Jayne, that sort of thing as the new Mandy. Now she's 23.
Stop it.
It's not me. It's fucking Boss Eye.
So you're going for who?
I'm going for Cora Jade.
You're going for Cora Jade.
Just because then we can get a 4th Cora Jade and Cora Jade's failed clone match.
I feel like, so will this be come Vengeance Day when the winner of this faces
I would assume so,
Roxanne No, it is. I'm saying come Vengeance Day when whoever the winner of this faces Roxanne Perez. Will that be her first title defense?
Yes. Well, unless they put one in between then and now against some,
Yeah.
against fucking Tricorn Pipe or something. Yeah.
In my head, I might be overthinking this too much. In my head, I feel like as a first title defense, they're going to put her with, I want to say, an experienced head. Someone that she doesn't need carrying through a match, but they're not going to put her with the likes of Sol Ruka, fucking Lash
Oh,
Legend,
no.
like Kian, or anyone like that. So it's going to be...
Nobody should be put with Lash Legend. Fire, maybe.
Fire. So for me, it's going to be sort of like a capable set of hands, and from that field, I want to say Indy Hartwell or Zoe Stark.
Zoe Starks is a shout.
She needs to face a heel, doesn't she? It's not going to be a face. And Indy Hartwell feels like she's still face for the most part, but there feels like there's shades of grey there. I don't think we get face versus face. Not in her first defense.
No, you need to have. If we've got a couple of weeks before the premium live event, then yeah, they're going to need to build up to that, which is why it's going to be Cora Jade. It's already there, isn't it?
There's story there, yeah, of course.
Which we've tapped out, but fuck it, let's ring that corpse, let's beat that horse to death. Yeah,
I'm going to go with Indy Hartwell. I think on this, you're going with
Cora Jade.
Cora, and that's the one. Aaron, who are you going with?
We've got to rewrite history, boys. We've got to do the face molding of all the past matches of She Who Shall Not Be Named. JC Jane is winning this battle royal.
Wow, that's bold. Fair enough.
That's happening.
Okay, I like we've gone quite varied then, and for different reasons.
I'm going different because last year about 50% of the shitty things I says that were for the funnies actually happened.
For the funnies.
Actually happened. So
it was still 2.0 back then, though. It's like the Wild West, weren't it?
And I don't even think I need to ask you for this one. Finally, what I assume will be the main event for the NXT Championship, Bron Breakker against the winner of the... What was the match called? The Iron Survivor match.
Yes.
Grayson Waller. What is that sound in the background? That's...
Crikey! I'm still not sure about the legality of doing
Still
Rob
not sure
Harris
we can do that.
Yeah.
Christ. Right, Bron Breakker, Grayson Waller. Who's winning?
Oh...
We've said it before, and we'll say it again.
You can time
Bron Breakker's going up to main roster.
Bron Breakker's coming out in the Rumble. He's going to the Final Four.
Yep.
Watch.
It's a shout.
Watch.
Going to come out, kick a big smack. You're going to get that big fist out, the big polished SmackDown fist.
Aye.
And he's going to kick through that.
He's going to get a polystyrene fucking Cody's neck tattoo and break it in half. That's what he's going to do.
He's just going to, all the way down the ramp, it's just going to be polystyrene figures, like polystyrene Undertaker. Correct chop, yeah. If that happens now, I'll fart into a cocked hat. Yeah, it's Grayson Waller, isn't it? His time is now. Breakker's had it for ages. He's had some couple of good matches holding it.
Yeah.
But there's nobody left for him to beat.
Very true. Very true.
So Waller's going to win by underhanded tactics.
Yeah, it's not going to be a clean one, is it?
My kangaroo will need to be tied down because Didgeridoo Dickhead is going to win.
Fucking hell. I can't believe you've gone there.
He's going to throw a Chuzwazzer at him.
Oh, God. Right.
He's gonna do that stupid. I guarantee you, he does that stupid fucking cutter.
The silly stunner.
The silly stunner, yeah.
Absolute balderdash. Yeah, I think it's unanimous. It's Grayson, isn't it? Breakker's going up to main roster. Final four of the Rumble. Breakker, Cody, Rollins, Big Dwayne, the Big Johnson.
Nah, it's no happening.
Again, they'll save Dwayne for Mania.
Yeah. I've just been daft.
Actually, and if Dwayne is even in the match, he won't be doing fuck all because he's not covered to take bumps.
No.
He'll do his punches and that'll be it. And he won't be doing no else.
Until he gets speared out of his boots by Bron. It's fine. Aaron, you look
do
deep
one
in
rock
thought.
bottom and a spear.
Just one. Aaron, you look deep in thought. What's puzzling you?
Just try to think who that other final fourth person would be.
What if it was Breaker, Cody, and Rollins?
Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, right, we'll end it there. Fuck me.
You already ruined the awards.
As voted for by you, people, and Aaron. Russian bots.
UWP's unsung hero and wrestler of the year.
Jesus,
it's you on Fiverr, weren't it? Hiring one of those people. I will fucking.
The £100 went good.
Oh, I think a Fiverr is what I paid.
Right, on that note, for those of you watching, thank you for joining us. Enjoy New Year's Evil. We will be back, as always, on Thursday at a time of recording for your weekly NXT review, hosted by the Statman, Aaron Statcliffe, and we'll be there as well. So, yeah, if you don't already, give us a like and share and subscribe, all of that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next episode. All the best, take care now, bye-bye.
Shop uwp.bigcartel.com. Bye.
Big Larry's Docs.